morning. I thought we'd try something a little different today and film a kind of behind the scenes day in the life video. We have a normal, I say normal, kind of busy day today. It's a work day. So gonna be working at the shop in Coeur d'Alene today, and Valentine's is over, so we need to get all that taken down and start redecorating for spring, which will be fun. I'm excited to start pulling out all the spring collection and just some other things to do today. So I thought I would just kind of take you behind the scenes. This is how I normally start my day, with a hot cup of coffee or two and do a little morning reading. So I'll just kind of take you along and show you kind of what my day-to-day looks like. My little sidekick wants to be in the video. She loves to sit up here with me. So my normal reading schedule usually consists of a few different books. I've always got a devotional that I try to do my daily Bible reading, and then a personal development book. So I'm currently reading the new one by Rachel Hollis, and y'all, so far I'm only like 4 chapters in, but this is really good. I will say this might be one of my favorite books by her so far, because it goes very inward, and it's very different from any other kind of like self-help or personal development where it's just advice. This one basically is just prompted with a bunch of very deep questions and things to consider internally. So I really am loving this one so far. And then usually my fiction, I read those at night, or little bath time reading, or just when I have some time alone. So I'm usually reading about 3 different things at any given time. I'm running a little bit behind today, so I'm gonna try to find something to wear and get a shower and get ready and throw it together real quick. I don't have time today to go through my outfit process, but I will show you my outfit of the day once I get ready. So we have been getting dumped on with snow for the last few days. We've probably gotten about a foot over the last few days, and it's gorgeous. It's so pretty. Everything's just a winter wonderland, but I have to admit, I am ready for a change of season. I'm ready for some new clothes. I love winter wear and all the sweats and boots, but I'm looking forward to spring. All right, so quick outfit for the day. Speaking of spring, can you tell I'm ready? I paired this vintage floral print skirt. I love this skirt so much. I showed it in one of my last videos, how I've worn it a couple different ways. And then I just put it on with this travel sweatshirt. It's from Rhode Island. And I have not been there yet, but we are supposed to be taking a fall trip to New England this year, hopefully. So got that paired and got some boots on. This has been my go-to bag this year. Oops. It's a Dooney and Burke, and I got it at a flea market last summer, and I just love the colors. So it has been a great go-to bag. And then for jewelry, I just layered some different necklaces and threw on, I'm not sure what kind of stone that is, but threw that on for a little pop of color. Welcome back to the store. I don't think y'all have seen our sign. We got our signage up a few weeks ago. I did post it on my Instagram in case you saw that, but there it is. I love how it turned out. So today's mission is to get down the Valentine's stuff and start working on spring. Okay, so I am a big time planner and list girl. This is my personal planner that I actually created that was years in the making, and last year I finally published it. I even drew the artwork, and there's 4 different covers to choose from. So I'll drop a link in the description. You can check it out if that's something that you are interested in, but this is how I plan my entire life. I don't go anywhere without it. I'll just show you a blank couple pages here that's in the planner, but it has a gratitude section, a top 3 list for things towards your big goals. So daily action items. There's space here for time blocking so you can schedule your tasks and your appointments. This is what I call the daily 5. It's kind of a daily routine that I developed for healthy habits. And then just general notes and win for the day. And then every week has a weekly reflection with some questions and looking back on the week. And at the beginning of each week, you can have just like, there's a section here just to jot down all of your to-dos and a brain dump, your top 3 goals that you were working towards, along with your weekly objectives, and section for meal planning. But I will say that the beginning is probably the most important because it's got some questions that helps you figure out what your values are, planning out your goals, dreams, goals, along with an action plan over the course of 13 weeks and how you are going to achieve those. Mom's already busy at work.
Taking down Valentine's.
I know. So
she's only for spring.
She's only going to be here for a couple more weeks, but she'll be back at the end of May.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm going to do without you.
I got to get you ready for spring, and
know.
then you're going to be fine. You're going to do great. I'm going to miss you like crazy, but we're going to.
I know.
We got a mission.
I know. Well, tell me what you're wearing today. Everyone loves to see your outfits.
I got this from you.
I like how you put the lace with that kind of geometric print. That looks good.
Cute. This was an old Sears top. I thought that was so cool, and it zips up in the back, and I like the little tie. And then this was my Aunt Kay's jacket, so
Love it.
Put that on with it, and some old jeans.
Very cute.
Thank you.
One little project I've been working on is creating a flyer that features all of Coeur d'Alene's vintage and antique stores with a map, so we can pass it out to all the different stores and help, just promote one another and send traffic to everyone's stores. So I did a little test print. I'm out of ink, so it looks a little bit busy, but I like the idea of the map because whenever, customers go into whichever store they're in, they can see where on the map all the other stores are, and hopefully create like a vintage destination in Coeur d'Alene. And I created this on Canva, so I think I'm going to go ahead and place an order and just order a small little sample of, I'm thinking like 50 flyers for now, but there's what it will look like. Ordered. All right, next on the agenda today is redoing our sidewalk sign, and these always take me so long. My markers are kind of running dry, but need to update that since Galentine's is officially over. Well, that took way too long, as always. It always takes me forever to do the signs because I do them double-sided, and then you have to go over all the letters a couple times, but I think it turned out cute. All right, next on the agenda, this is our seasonal rack. So this is what's left over from kind of our Valentine's themed collection, which some are very much Valentine's-y, which I will box up and I will list everything online, but I also just want to make room for new stuff. So I need to pull out some stuff that I'm going to box up. Some of it's still good for spring, so I'm going to go through these clothes and figure out what's going to stay out, what's going to get boxed, what's going to go on sale, etc. This pile, so this is more like the deeper reds or certain wool materials, just stuff that's more for like fall, or even like just this overlay skirt. It's just kind of very Valentine's-y or fall to me, so I'm gonna box these things up. This is the rack. It's still springy, so I'm gonna put these back on the shelves or the racks, and then I'm not sure what I'm gonna turn this rack into. This one I'm also going to keep out. This is one of our 70s retro two-piece suits. It's amazing. It looks so good on, so much better on than just hanging on the hanger. But we're about to do a photo shoot with that one, so that's going to be a lot of fun. And we're going to shoot that, and then we're going to shoot, let me show you. actually, so I have a few suits. This one we've already done a little photo shoot in, and it is online. So cute. But this one has not been photographed yet. So we're gonna do a photo shoot with those two outfits and a few other things. I'm gonna keep this jacket out for now because it's still very spring colors, and we have a few other sequins, evening wear, top, and a two-piece dress and jacket. Those are still good for spring, for special occasion, but these few pieces here, I'm gonna go ahead and box up. There's a couple. This one is listed online. I need to photograph these two. These are newer pieces that I got out of season, and they really haven't just had a full season, and they really haven't had the right season to sell. So I need to photograph and list those too, but those are gonna get boxed up for now. Now I can tell you there is so much day-to-day work behind the scenes that you don't realize when you own a shop, especially two shops. My workload has doubled. Actually, I feel like it's tripled, but there's just a lot of behind the scenes, and I am always busy. Like, I hate to use the word busy, but let's just say I'm never bored. I always have something to do. And time to change all the mannequins and outfits. So I'm gonna go ahead and put those up. Those are a wool pant. Although plaid is trending for spring, I just feel like these colors are more fall. So I'm gonna go ahead and box those up. And all these like little plaid shackets, the thick flannels, I'm gonna go ahead and keep those out because those are very popular. We are in North Idaho, and these are staple pieces for closets. And I started pulling some more things from the store. So this is very fall and winter pieces. So I'm gonna go ahead and start boxing these up. They're just like heavy coats, dark colors, wools. I left out some of the corduroy because corduroy is still good for the season, but I have like some better colors for spring. But like the chocolate color, I'm gonna go ahead and pull that. And I'm torn. I really love these two skirts. They're mini skirts, but I think the pattern and the colors and the fabric is just better for fall. So I'm gonna go ahead and put those up too. All right, well, I decided to go ahead and put a sell on these items before I box them up. So I went ahead and posted that. If y'all see anything that grabs your eye, feel free to send me a message. Some of this stuff is listed online, some's not. But this rack is 30% off until it gets put away. So I'll probably leave this rack out for, I don't know, maybe a couple weeks. We're getting there.
I think we can just scoop this.
And up here, we are moving some things around. It's a mess right now, but I'm kind of liking the couch up here. So we moved that in front, and I put the mannequins in the seats so it looks like people standing or sitting there. So we're still playing around with the layout in here. Little update back here. So we moved that couch and put it here, work in progress. And then I'm thinking about turning this into our maybe like little cell room. And that still leaves us a little sitting area too. All right, well, I've gotten a lot done today. Not everything on my list, but definitely a good start. One thing I did not get to do today was to create and schedule content. That is another very big time-consuming task, so I will work on that tomorrow. All right, the day is not quite done. So one thing I wanted to get done today was to do some Poshmark listings. So I've already got stuff photographed, and these are things that are already on my website, but I'm gonna go ahead and put them on Poshmark just because there is such a larger audience on Poshmark than the traffic on my website. So I'm still doing that for now. But the prices are not always gonna be the same. They might be a little bit more on Poshmark, and shipping is more. So there's an encouragement to shop directly with me. You'll save a little bit of money. So you can shop on the website. And I will drop a code. I have a brand new code for all of our YouTube subscribers. So if you shop online, or if you see something in my videos that's not yet posted on my website, just reach out to me directly. But if you use the code, oh my gosh, now I forgot what code I did. Save the gems. That's what it was. I'll put it on the screen. Save the gems. You can save 15% on your online purchase by shopping on our website. All right, it is almost closing time. So I got 12 listings done. So at least I got a dent in there. So I'm happy with that. And if you're interested, like I said, you can save money by shopping on my website, but I do have more listings on Poshmark. So go check out my closet. It is at Shop Hidden Gems. Right there. And I have quite a few listings. It says I have 713, which I think some of those are sold. I don't actually know how many active ones I have, but go check that out. Okay, my feet hurt. It's been a long day, but we have gotten a lot done. So let me flip the camera around and show you what we've got. I'm not gonna show you the windows yet because they're not done, but we moved this couch instead of the other one up here to the front. And we have our little people sitting there when you walk in. We've shuffled some clothes around, and this table is not quite done. It's just a placeholder right now. But we kind of rearranged the t-shirt table a little bit, and then we rearranged this corner a little bit. This lamp was in the back, so we pulled that out up here. Hi, Faith. Keeping the sofa here. There's still some things that are not put away yet, but let me show you back here. We're making this kind of like our cell room slash special racks that are going to be constantly like changing out and revolving. So like, for example, this has been our snowbird collection through winter. Whoops, put that back on there. But these are just like temporary racks, I would say. This is our 30% off rack. So this is, I think, going to be a better use of space back here. It was just a seating area, which was great. It was really cute. The furniture was for sale, but it was also just a waste of space not being able to put inventory back here. And we moved this dresser back here. This used to be in the window. Office, we still haven't done anything yet. And then we moved the $5 bins back here because they are sell bins. So far so good. I also brought in some new inventory. I haven't priced any of this yet, but these are going to be some spring pieces coming out. So we are making our way. Mama, are you tired?
I am tired.
I'm tired too. We had a full day.
We've been moving furniture most of the day.
About 18,000 times. But the store looks good.
We only moved the couches about 6 times.
Yeah, but I'm happy with it. I'm really happy that this space back here is actually being used now for inventory to shop. So I'm happy with everything. Mom's closing us out today, closing out the register. We had some sales, which is always good.
That one is
She still reads instructions, but that's okay. Good job.
What?
All right, so we're gonna close up and call it a day. It is almost 6 o'clock, and it was a really productive day. So thanks for hanging out with me. Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel, share it with a friend. I will include all of our links to our Instagram so you can go see more behind the scenes, and our website, and of course the discount codes you can shop on the website. And it is Taco Tuesday, so we are gonna go get some tacos for dinner. I will see you all in the next video. Bye.